leadership ladder, it gives you like an extra week of chance, and you have pretty much a whole month in it. So I think, you know, you'll be able to get to at least closer to the next rung that you're looking for. I know there's such a big jump between business starter and team leader. I know how hard that is, but just keep it in mind when you're pushing, and like make sure you're thinking about all those factors with every move. With every move, this is kind of like a chess game in some regards. You know, sometimes you're pushing for points. Sometimes you're thinking about where you're going to place the next person. Sometimes you're just holding on for dear life, and then the king comes or someone comes after you. I don't quite know chess, but
I think Max is outside. Yeah. Did you bring him back in? No.
So anyways, why is it okay? Is everyone here? All right, I don't know what just happened.
No, my thing went.
Okay, there we go. All right, so and then there's so much for the tools and information part. If you guys listen to Brooke's call, that's all the information in it that she posted. But a lot of things this month are based for Summit, as well as for the beginning of next month. There are parties. There's the Billy Idol concert. It's barely going to be a concert. It's like just going to be a party, because they're going to be like, my guess is less than 1,000 people there. That's it. And Carl and Jeff and Michael and Lindsay Matway, and it's just going to be so much fun. That's one of the things going on. There's now I can't remember off the top of my head. There is something for Success Club. It's a call or something with this month. But but Summit is the main focus of everything right now, because it's like the mecca of Beachbody. And so last year when they were talking about why they called it Summit when they were originally going to do these, is because, you know, you struggle through the mountain and you go up and down, and there are peaks and valleys. And like when you get to the top in this glorious, victorious moment, and it all comes together, into like this one magnificent moment when you're up at the top and you're like, oh my God, all of that was worth it. That's what Summit is, in a nutshell. It's literally, I've been talking to the girls about it all day. We're planning dinners, we're planning nights out, we're planning team get-togethers, everything, reminiscing about last year and how excited we were to meet Lindsay and Bonnie, and, you know, do little things like that. But I obviously can't speak highly enough about it. You know, when Nikki posted today, I don't know if you guys saw in Team Positude, she posted about what keeps you in the business, I think she said exactly. And I was like, you know, there's so much, but I think the thing that keeps me here is, I think, the friendships. And maybe it's just because I've been talking to the girls all day and we've been planning Summit stuff, but I'm so excited to go back and to see everyone and to be with you guys and to just like celebrate all of our hard work that we've done this year. Like, how often do you get to do these things? So that's kind of why they're focusing so much on it, because of its importance. Not only do you learn so much about the company and your own business, you learn so much about yourself. Like, I learned more about my business, and I felt like I came back stronger than when I left, just learning about myself through other people. And, you know, we sat in line for the core, which is like a 10,000 square foot room of shopping, a shopping experience. And we sat in line for that last year for 4 hours. And at first we were like, oh my God, this is miserable. I don't want to stay here for 4 hours. And then it went by in like a blink of an eye, because we were just chatting the whole time and crying and laughing and getting to know each other. And, you know, there are coaches that aren't there this year, that aren't on this team, that were here last year. That were at Summit last year, that aren't active coaches anymore. We've got so many Anthonys. It's awesome. So, you know, I after talking with my success partners today, like, we were kind of like, you know, everyone's like, oh, is this a lull? What's going on? You know, why are we not at Success Club yet? Why is this not happening? Why is that not happening? You know, a pity party within success partners, which is what they're there for. And you know, the main thing that we all said is, like, as long as you don't quit, there's no way you can't succeed. the succeed, just keep going and trying. It's the quitters that fail and that don't have a chance, and that's all. They're the only ones that don't have a chance. So that's it for announcements. We've got the 21-day Smart Start group going on. I had meant to ask you, is anyone else able to pin things to the top, or is it just me because I'm the admin? If someone can check that at some point, if you guys can, feel free to anytime, because obviously I can't check, but sometimes I just forget. I always forget to pin it to the top, and I know people still probably don't see it because they're not watching anyway, but feel free. I don't think there's any such thing ever as stepping on people's toes, or my toes. I'm step on my toes. No, you can't. All right, maybe I'll make a couple people admins. Maybe I'll make diamonds admins or something. You have responsibility for Oh, I actually just pinned one of those things that says, like, I love my job, the better I do, the more work I get. It's so true in, like, the corporate world, but no, you too. Just kidding. So I did have an announcement. I am extending an offer that I made when I did the Push to Diamonds group last month. I am creating sweatshirts, Team F.L.Y, not available for purchase, just for diamonds. It's going to say, I think, Diamond Coach on the front and have our team logo in the back. I am extending this offer to anyone who turns diamond by the day of Summit starting. So it's whatever that Thursday is, the 27th or 8th or something of July. If you're I'll put it in the team page too, but if you're diamond by that date, July 26th or whatever, and you wake up that Thursday as a diamond, you will qualify for the sweatshirt as well. So I know it's nothing big and exciting, but it's fun for everyone to have. And, especially at Summit next year, in 90-degree weather in Nashville, we can all walk around sweating to death in sweatshirts. Maybe we'll think of something else. But I just thought it was fun to do. I would love to, see as many people rocking these. I have a girlfriend who does, like, kind of fit something like that, like women's jackets. And to see their whole, like, posse, and the Bombshell Dynasty does it too, but, for Lindsay's PS coaches. And you just see them, like, plowing through. It's just cool to see. So I think it'd be fun for us. I'll put that in the team page with the pictures that I've come up with so far. And obviously you won't have it at Summit because, who knows? Maybe I'll be able to. We'll see. For those of you that wake up, I guess not. If you wake up on Summit, you won't have it then. But I'll get it to you as soon as I get back. Okay, that's all. Oh shit, I talk so much. All right. So now I wanted to talk about challenge groups, because after our leadership call last week, and we had a diamond mastermind group on Tuesday night with Nikki's diamonds on her team. And we talked a lot about why we aren't getting the quality and kind of coaches we were a year ago for us, seniors that have been here for a while. So I've been, I just had my 2-year anniversary, I think, last month. I forgot to post about it. I don't know when. I don't know the actual date. I never saw anything, but I guess I can figure it out. But so when I started, what was the difference of things that is happening now? Even a year ago, like Nikki Goss was saying, she's not even getting coaches like she was with the same drive and the same dedication and the same motivation. And so what we kind of talked about was how really successful coaches often start as customers and as challengers. This is hard for me because that's not how I started out. And she even called me out on the call. She was like, except Katie, she's like an anomaly, because I purely started for the money because it was my only hope. I guess technically I started in a 5-day clean eating group. That was really what got me interested, because I was like, oh, I can do that. But why I joined was honestly to make a living. I needed income. But from a lot of the top coaches and a lot of people out there, and percentage-wise, a lot of the great coaches come from challengers. So that's kind of why I wanted to focus on that tonight. And obviously, we are our best coaches when we're good challengers. That's what makes a good coach also, is when they're an active challenger. So the first thing I wanted you to think about is step back to when you first started, and I know we have people that have just joined to people that have been here for 2 years also, or a year and a half also. So think about to when you joined. What was it that made you join, and what made it not join like as a coach, but like start? For me, I was like, I don't think I've ever been so big or unhappy. I had to have a job where I sit for 9 hours a day and I don't get to move. I do my steps and I get like 2,000 steps a day. And that's not at work. That's from walking from my car into my house and back downstairs. So, you know, I was just miserable and not able to you know, take care of myself, and I was lonely, and I didn't have a, you know, I had to sit at my house every day from when Poppy went to sleep at 7 until 7 in the next morning when she woke up. I couldn't leave. I couldn't do anything. I didn't have any friends that understood. No offense, I love you, but you know, my friends didn't have kids at that time except my sister, and so I was just lonely. And I think those are some of the things that got me into coaching. So think about that when you're running your challenge groups. I know we talked on our mastermind call last week that we're going to be doing a team-wide challenge group with only new customers, so no repeats. We want to kind of see how it goes, because I know a lot of people are saying they were having troubles with challenge groups. So it's the 26th, I believe. Only people that have not been in your challenge group before. If you need to make an exception for someone because they're dying for your group and blah, blahs, whatever, talk to me about it, that's fine. But I don't want it to be a group of 40 people or even 20 people and 18 of them aren't participating because they've seen the same script or they've done the same things or they're over it. I want the fresh, exciting new blood that is like, hey, we have 3 weeks or whatever, 4 weeks until the 4th of July. I want to wear my shorts on the 4th of July. I want those people in our challenge group. So what we're going to do is I'll open it up to all the coaches that are on our team and anyone who wants to do it. And if you are in the challenge group, you must be actively working. I mean, actively, I don't care about the business part. I'm actively challenging, an active challenger. Like, you need to be active in the group. Otherwise I'm not, you know, I'm a no BS. I'll take you out. I don't care about that. I want this one to be super vibrant because there have been so many times and lately they've been hearing that we've had shitty challenge groups. So let's make this one amazing and kick that thought out of our head that that's not happening again. So what we're going to do is set up the group. I'll post in the morning every day some piece of information. You guys are more than welcome to post any information anytime, but a requirement, is going to be one workout, one Shakeology picture, and one meal picture a day. I got to open my window. This is making me sweat. I don't even do that much right now. That's the requirement for this challenge group. Frankly, I think it should be the requirement for every challenge group. The more people see, even if there are 10 coaches on, if they see, oh shit, sorry. If they see everyone posting pictures, they'll be like, this is the norm. This is what we're supposed to do. So the first thing to having a successful challenge group is to be a successful challenger. You want to have results to show. I know all of us have done it before. We all have amazing before and after pictures. But sometimes we need accountability of these groups, and that's what they're for. I know when we start getting on scripts, and I'm going to try to update my script and do something new and fresh, because sometimes we just get in the scripts and get like, I posted, so they can do what they want. Like, they'll be fine, or, oh God, another challenge group. I want this one to be exciting. So I'm making that a requirement. If you don't want to, totally don't feel like you have to be in it. You can run your own or do your own thing. That's fine. But I feel like that's kind of what we need for a boost. And I know I need that requirement for myself. Okay. So number 1, be a great challenger. Number 2, hold people accountable. So am I frozen? No? Okay. So hold your challengers accountable. I'm not sure who said it recently, but someone came to me and was like, my challenger is saying some excuse like, whatever, I can't work out. Actually, I'll tell you an example for me. I had a friend of mine recently who was like, Katie, how do you do this? And I'm like, I don't know, just work out when you can, like, make it happen. And she's like, yeah, but I can't do it. I can't go to the gym because it's too far away, and I can't have anyone watch my kids. So I was like, which is why I work out at home, which I've been telling you for 2 years. Next. Well, I don't have any room to work out at home. And I was like, honestly, it doesn't take up that much room. Like, can you move your couch over, like in our house, move your couch over this way, and like, just, that's enough room. Like, and then you have that hallway, like it's 30 minutes. So then you move the couch back, or the table, or whatever it was. And then blah, blah, excuse after excuse. If I had let it go there and been like, yeah, you're right, your house is too small, and you will wake your baby up. Good luck out there. Or, yeah, you shouldn't have eaten that cookie, but you did, so you're fine. That's not what we do as coaches. We are here to hold them accountable, and not in a mean, like, condescending, threatening way. Obviously, we all make make mistakes, but they chose you to be their coach for a reason, to hold them accountable. Okay. So whatever that means to you, you know your personality. I think I'm going to put the GEM test at the beginning of our challenge group, because I think that makes a difference to me. Their personalities. I know that with certain personalities, you have to be more sensitive in the way that you critique or criticize, that's not the right word, but like, give feedback to. You can't, some personalities, you can't just say, hey, you shouldn't have eaten that donut. You know better. You have 21 days. Let's do this. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. You know what to do. If I said that to certain personalities, they'd probably flip me the bird and leave the group immediately. And there are some personalities that you have to be a little bit more nurturing to. So I totally understand how, the feel, felt, found. I totally understand how you're feeling. I felt like I wanted to cave and eat the pizza at the party the other day. But I found that when I didn't, I was so much happier with myself, and I could be proud. But, but I cheated on this, or whatever it is. But think of that the next time, or call me, or send me a message when there's a temptation. Don't be afraid. Like, just be like, hey, Katie, I got donuts here. What do I do? And then we can think of something else. Hey, can you step out of the room? Can you bring in an apple in the room? Can you, because a lot of the food thing, at least for me in my office, is like, people are so judgy. When I bring in my own food to a meeting, and I do now because I don't care, I bring my own food into a meeting. The other day we had a meeting and they bought us food, and it was a salad, which is fine, but I wanted my own dressing. I wasn't going to use theirs. And so I didn't eat my lunch in the meeting because I didn't have time to get the salad dressing before. I left my salad on the table and waited till after it. I got a comment from every single person. Luckily, I don't care, and I've passed that. But it hurts at the beginning to have people judge you. So you need to be the person to help them with the strength. Say, hey, they're not wearing your clothes. They're not seeing you in the mirror. That's you who has to see you in the mirror. Are you comfortable with yourself after you eat, whatever it is, the salad dressing that you wasn't on plan? Is that your cheat meal? Is it worth it? Say those things to them, hold them accountable, and talk to them. There's one post that's in in my scripts that says, how do you want me to, like, talk to you when you get off course? Do you want me to bug you and harass you and message you every day? Do you want me to call you or text you? What is the best way to communicate with you? Do you want me to, that's totally fine. We are life coaches. We're here to make their lives better. We're not here to say, yeah, that donut was totally fine. No, drop the cookie. Drop the cookie. That's not what it is about. And just remember how you want to be treated. I would love someone to be more assertive with me. So if my coach ever, obviously he doesn't like challenge group me anymore, but like, if my coach ever said to me, how do you want to be talked to? I'd be like, oh, can you remind me of my why? Because that is important to me. So my why right now is Summit, my workout why. Like, the reason I'm working out right now, three workouts, let me tell you, people. It's pretty good. So the reason I'm working out right now and like sticking to it and prepared, and I asked for help. We have a diamond and above group. And I asked for help last night. I was like, guys, I can't do this by myself. I'm sucking right now. I literally said that. I was like, I am sucking and I need your help. You are my peers. Can you help me? And I can't tell you the amount of people that stepped up. And not only did they step up and offer to help, but they also said their struggles too. Some people were like, yeah, I'll help you work out if you help me like not eat sweets, or I'll help you work out at 6 a.m. I was like, well, I like this business, but I don't like 6 a.m. Let's talk. So Stevie Mack, who we had on the call a couple months ago, is a Sapphire Pearl. Obviously, like, we gel so well. I love my Sapphire Pearl. So we've been working out every night together at 7:30 virtually with On Demand. And granted, it's been 3 nights, so whoa, but it's so fun. We mute Autumn and we talk. How's your business? How's your kid? How's work? What's going on? And I mean, it makes the 30 minutes go by like that, and it holds us both accountable. And she even said afterwards, like, I push harder knowing you're there. And I was like, me too. And I know you're not even watching me, you know, but it's just like that extra accountability that I think I should say 100% of the people need. I don't know anyone who wouldn't benefit from extra accountability. So talk to your challengers and ask them how you can hold them accountable. What are their weaknesses? Get to know them. I feel like, you know, sometimes we lose sight in the points, and that's all we see. You know, we see a number 2 on someone's head that bought a challenge pack. And as Carl said in the pop-up surge, that's not what it's about. If we bring it back to the basics of helping people and the trend of obesity, which I kind of wish was the something more like that was our theme this year. It's everyone matters, and I totally agree with that. But, you know, not everyone is willing to make the change themselves. So I really like the end of the trend of obesity, because I was considered obese when I signed up. When I went to my doctor's appointment, I was considered obese. She said I was because of my BMIs and stuff. And like, that hurts. No one wants to hear that. So any accountability, anyway, that was a side note, but the mission of this company, and Carl is such a pearl, and he will say it every time, it is all about helping people. And the reason, you know, it's like Weight Watchers or anything, they need the accountability. They like to get weighed in once a week. Ask them if that's something that they would want. Hey, do you want to send me your measurements every week? Hey, do you want me to call you when you're, and I know this is a lot of work, believe me, I'm not saying, like, I know it's easier to just put them in a challenge group, post Corona, and call it a day. Hey, do you want to call me every Tuesday morning or whatever, after you weigh yourself, and let me know if it was up, down, or how you feel, or after you do your measurements, or send me a before and after picture. What is it for them? So just, it's about them. It's not about us. You know, I mean, it's about us for like the posting and the encouraging them, but make sure you're finding out who they are, and those are the people that become good coaches. That was number 2. All right. Obviously, the activity and the energy level in the group is what will help it succeed, which is why I don't let veterans in my group for more than one time, because I feel like I know that they've lost their vibe. And I said this on the call the other night, but if I didn't say it tonight yet, if I let someone in for more than one round of a challenge group, I say that they must post every single day or they cannot go in it. And the number of people that say that, you know, won't do it. So, and then I'm saying, that's fine. You can go into my Fit Club group and post in there whenever you want to. But, and I'm not saying I don't hold them accountable or anything like that, but it's just, I want my groups to show the new people, you know, how awesome it can be. And then I just lost my train of thought. Okay, anyways, and then prizes. So prizes are super fun. We can talk about that as we go. I'll throw something out there for a prize for the for our big challenge group. The next and last step, you guys know how to work out, how to eat right, how to post. I'm not going into that stuff. You guys know how to make it exciting. It's the vibe, you know, your vibe attracts your tribe. But the third most important thing, in my opinion, is how to breed them into coaches. So these are the people that are having super sick results, that are really, like, you know, shining in the group. How do we make them into coaches, right? Because those are the people that we want on our team, the people that don't mind stepping out of their comfort zone and posting a sweaty selfie. It would be to be honest, it'd be really hard to be in this business and not be comfortable to post a sweaty selfie. Yes, it takes like getting used to and stuff, but that's literally is like what these are. So before they're coaches or active coaches, you're breeding them into becoming exactly what we do every day, posting our meals, posting our workouts, posting our shakes, and talking about it. Side note that I just remembered what I was going to say before. Figuring out their why. Oh, I did say that. Sorry. Figuring out their why is really important too. So, like, talking about that, I do that in my first or second post. Like, are you going on a trip? So we can remind you in 2 weeks when you've fallen off the wagon, hey, you have your friend's wedding. Why don't you hang up your dress on your bathroom door so you see it every day? Or you're going to Summit. Why don't you put the pair of boots by your front door so you see it when you walk out of the house? little things like that, reminders, and affirmations and stuff like that. So back to making them into challenge coaches, talking about it. And yes, on your Facebook page, like your private page, your profile page, but also in the groups. Don't be afraid. They know you're a coach. You signed up as with them as your customer. They know you're a coach. So talking about like it often. Hey, this is literally what you guys are doing. Literally is what we're doing. Literally, that's it. All I do is post and talk about it and share this with others and want people to be happy and successful and feel comfortable in their own skin. Talk about the money in it. There's no shame. I have no shame in talking about the money of it. Hey, if you guys bring in 3 customers, you could have your bag of Shakeology paid for. Something like that. Don't be afraid to talk about the money. Don't be afraid to be honest. You can say to yourself, you can say to them things like, I thought to myself when I started, before I signed up to be a coach, I was afraid because I didn't have a transformation and I didn't feel like I would be a successful coach. I think that's probably people's number one excuse or reason not to sign up, is because they don't feel like they have a great transformation. And tell them, go through those 9 steps from Lindsay Matway. Like, tell them that's the perfect time to set up, because people like a story, not a destination. And then at the end of your challenge group, asking them what they're going to do next. So are they going to, say, see you later, peace, I've had enough, like, thank you for your help? Are they going to do their one more challenge group and you let them know that there's only one more? Or are they ready to take the next step into coaching and being an apprentice coach under you and learning what the business is about? I give them those options. Sometimes I take it offline I'll post that in the group, but I'll take it offline too and talk to them privately about it. Throughout the challenge group, this is where I think the 4th vital behavior is most important. Obviously, I love recognizing you guys, but to the people that aren't hearing it, so these people in our challenge groups, they may not be hearing, hey, you look good, from their spouse, because the spouse hasn't seen it yet or doesn't know, or they're not necessarily open with their spouse about their physical activity right now, because I know a lot of people, it's shameful feeling like you've gained weight, and to show your spouse, like, I'm working out and I'm starting to eat healthy, means that you see yourself as gaining weight in my eyes. So a lot of people come to me and they're like, I don't want my husband to know what I'm doing. Like, I'm insecure about that, or I don't want him to see me working out and stuff like that. So they may not be getting the applause that they deserve if they were talking about it. Oftentimes people don't want to say, hey, did you lose weight, to someone, because that can not always come across as polite to people, because it means like you were fatter at one point. It's the opposite. So to some people. So recognition in these groups is so important. Not just saying like how good you look, but like, great job on your on posting it. Great job on turning down the donuts. Great job on, still being here and being active. Whatever, how to recognize people. But I think that that's where the 4th vital behavior is so key, is the recognition in a challenge group. And shout them out privately too, and be like, hey, you guys are you, Sally Mae, are doing so good. I don't know why I said that. You are doing so good on, probably because I just paid off my student loans this week, by the way, yesterday. I forgot. I haven't posted about it yet. So, hey, Sally, you're doing such a great job. I love how active you are in the group, and you're encouraging other people, and it means so much to me. It doesn't have to be like a hoopla, da, that's enough to make people's day and make them want to keep going, and obviously be honest and truthful. But, and then I often send, yeah, go ahead.
What are your thoughts and opinions on publicly recognizing them in the group? Like,
oh, definitely.
Like the girl that has done every single challenge this week in my daily challenge is the only one that's done it every day, not even me.
Yeah, oh yeah. And
okay,
I would definitely shout them out. And I remember actually, it was Maggie, when you first started, sorry to call you out, but when you first started coaching, you were wondering about recognizing some of the coaches that were signing up because they may not want to be. And remember that when we talked about that, about like, hey, do I call out this person and say like, congratulations on signing up, about being a coach? But who doesn't like to be appreciated? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I love it. I don't care. Say I did a great job sweeping the floors. I did a great job sweeping the floors today. Thank you very much. I get no credit for that. I would like some credit. But, you know, people like, I don't know. I think it's just, I don't, unless, you know, obviously on their personal page, that's a different story. That's up to you. That's a personal choice. In the group, I think there's nothing wrong with it. You know, people know it's a private group. They're posting their workouts and their sweaty pictures, say, hey, great job, blah, blah, blah. I'm so proud of you for doing every single workout this week. And you got a free packet of Shakeology coming your way if you want to. And prizes are also fun, but not too many. So, and then talk to them. So once you take it offline, oh, and check in with them every week. Set a boomerang up on your email if you need to, but you need to check in on your challengers every single week, especially when you're in a challenge group. Because sometimes they have questions that they don't want to ask. And I used to get so annoyed when challengers would ask me questions offline, and I'm like, you would just ask it in the group. That would make me so much happier. But people are comfortable with that, and it's not my comfort level, it's theirs. So if they want to ask me what container a blah, blah, blah is, that's fine. They can do it offline. But check in with them weekly so that you know how they're doing. And yes, there will be times where they don't respond to you. There will be times where they, you know, tell you that they've fallen off the wagon. There will be times where they tell you that they just found out they're pregnant, and you're like, well, good luck out there. No, but you know, it's different. So I've had everything. I've had literally everything when following up with challengers. But all people in all the world, all they want to feel is appreciated and respected. So we have the power to do that to every single person that we help. And I think if we keep in the forefront of our mind that each person that we're helping will bring us to our by bringing them to their personal goals, it'll help ourselves bring ourselves to our personal goals. How do we say that? So by them reaching their weight loss goals, they'll tell other people, we'll get referrals, they'll stay on Shakeology longer, our bank accounts will grow, our Success Club points will grow. But like Carl says, every time we need to think about them first and their goals, and the rest will fall into place, which is why I think that, to circle back to the beginning, why I was saying we haven't quite, you know, the caliber is a little bit different these days, and why we aren't seeing like power numbers of coaches like we used to. Because it's so easy for coaches to talk about the business now, right? Like the friendships, the money, the prizes, all the stuff, the trips. It's so easy, especially for the top coaches, to talk about the business, that sometimes it's harder to talk about the fitness because either we're not doing it or it's not as fun and exciting. You know, it's super exciting to talk about paying off debt or, you know, paying credit card bills or whatever. And because we think that'll get us coaches, and it will get us certain coaches, and it will definitely help, and it tells our story and it shares our story. But to get the true coaches that are going to change your business, you need the ones that are going to be committed to being a product of the product. You know, that's really what it comes down to. If you're not drinking Shakeology and you're not working out, it's going to be really, really hard to be a successful coach. Or if you're not at least trying, you know. So, long-winded. All right, that's all I have about challenge groups. Do you guys have any questions about the challenge groups or our upcoming challenge group, or anything in general?
Can you go over the ladder a little bit?
Yeah. Good question. Let me see if I can share my screen to open it up so you can see it. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So if you're on your home page in your back office, you can see the little box that says how many Success Club points and how many PB you have. Each of those boxes has a tab. The right tab, I just let go of that one. The right tab has the leadership ladder credentials. It's updated on the 5th or 6th, I think it says in here, of every month. You know, when you're a new coach, you start out as I think it says none. And on the 5th, it changes if you've been a coach for the previous month and you've hit one of these ladders. I personally I look at my leadership ladder, well, multiple times a day, but I have issues. So I look at it daily. I think everyone should look at it daily. I think it's the most important thing of this business like back office wise. I think it will be the most evolutionary part of the business that will keep growing. We honestly were talking to like how much longer is Success Club going to be in the business. At one point there was no Success Club. Honestly, at one point there's no Shakeology. Like this is an evolutionary business, and that's what's awesome about it because it keeps up with the times. I think this is going to be huge in the business. So you can click on, it shows you there's a little click here at the bottom of the leadership ladder in your in that little square on your back office. So how it works is the first rung. So these are rungs, of a ladder, each color. The orange one is the business starter. That's everyone's first goal, or should be everyone's first goal. And you need to get everything in each down box that doesn't say NA. So to be a business starter, you need to, BP, by the way, is just commissions. In Canada, they have Canadian dollars, so they don't just say dollars because Canadian dollars and US dollars are different in Canada's weird. So business starter is $100. Canada's weird. Don't tell Scotty Hobbs or whoever I said that. Business starters is $100 income a month. And this income, can you guys see my clock down here? So the income is from the first Thursday of the month to the last Wednesday of the month. Actually, all of this, except Success Club. All of this is based on the first Thursday of the month. So for June, it started on the 2nd, which is awesome. And it ends on the 29th. So we get pretty much the full month included to get that commission up where we need it to be. So you have $100 worth of commissions. This month we have 1, 2, 3, 4, technically. 4 pay cycles. Wait, I'm sorry, 5 this month. 1, 2, okay, I'm sorry, let me start over. I messed up. I'm sorry. So for June, did I mess up? Yeah, it starts.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Every Thursday that you are paid in the month of June goes to that. So if you earn $10 in the commission week of the 2nd, $20 on the 9th, $50 on the 16th, $50 on the 23rd, and $10 on the 30th, you're good. You got your $100.
Right, so
it's not
technically
the
it starts.
it's the commission week. Yeah.
Right, so it's what starts for the commission.
May 26th through June 30th, which is why June's going to look like a rock star month for some people.
Right, so these 5 pay periods, I'm sorry, thank you for clarifying that. Those 5 pay periods are what'll get you. So this month will definitely be more fun. Okay, so, and also if you notice here, Success Club 5 is the base for everything. If you don't have Success Club, you will be if you don't have Success Club 5, and not just 5 points, you also need all the things that go with Success Club, you will be, yours will say none. No matter what, even if you're making $8,500 a month, if you don't have Success Club, you will not be on the leadership ladder, which I think says a lot for Success Club. The next thing is Success Club, and then your highest paid rank is just as long as you're a active coach, so that's what that means. Then you're a business starter. It's pretty awesome. To be active, you have to have 50 PV. Then the next one is Team Builder. This one's really awesome because it means you're building your team. You need to have minimum of $250 in commissions, Success Club 5. You need to be at least an Emerald or above. You need to have 2, and this is where it gets tricky and more about the team than just you. So this is about you, this is about you, this is about you, the rest are about your team. So it's like half and half, which is the perfect way to grow a business. Spend 50% of the time on yourself, 50% of the time on your team. So this one right here is to have, you'll need 2 personally sponsored coaches with at least 1 Success Club point on the board. So that may that means really that you have business builders, and that's where it really starts going. So a lot of people get stuck on that one, and that one takes a little bit longer. You could be making $500 a month and not be at a team builder because you don't have PS coaches getting Success Club. Though if you're at $500 a month and you're team builder, you could probably put one of those points under your spouse accounts and get there. But that's just a technicality. Again, with the team, it's this right here is having 200 week leg team volume per month. Now, the week leg, according to this, does not have to do with the number of points you have. So for me, my strong leg will always be my strong leg. It will never flip-flop. I mean, if it did, I would piece out of my job right now, and I'd be one happy lady. But it's not going to happen because I'm on Nikki's above Nikki's second business center. I have 450,000 points, volume points on my strong leg. So if your legs flip-flop, the way to tell your weak leg is, oops, am I still here? The way to tell your weak leg is the leg that the coach, your coaches above you, your sponsor coach and all the other coaches are not putting their PS coaches. So, it's not always the case that your upline or anyone above you will be putting coaches under you. It's just how it goes. Everyone should come into this business expecting to build both of their legs. That's how it goes. If you get placed in I wouldn't even call it lucky because at some points it's very difficult. In a place where you have someone building one of your legs, then take it for what it is, and that's awesome. That will always be your strong leg. If you can't figure out which one it is, just let me or your sponsor know, and we'll show you which it is. And then it just goes up from there. So the next one, which I think I'm hoping to get this month, I'm pretty close. So is $1,000 a month, and this is only in your business center. So a lot of us build our spouse accounts, which is the best financially. You don't get any financial perks from this. So definitely do what's best for your business first. But for this, it doesn't count anything that you put under your spouse account. So that's what makes it a little bit more difficult. But Success Club 5, Diamond or above, and this is a tough one too, 4 PS coaches with at least 1 Success Club point on the board. So it doesn't mean they have to hit Success Club. You don't have to have 4 coaches at Success Club. You just need to have 4 coaches trying, That's all. And then here is where it's like a crazy jump. And it's 5,000 week leg volume, team volume a month. And I can't tell you, when I got to 200, I was psyched. I can't tell you the thought. I was like, oh my God, how am I ever going to have 500 cycles a month? Like, that's what it breaks down to. That seems impossible. And so I just started setting mini goals. 50 cycles. Did I say 5? Sorry, 50. Me and math. So I said to myself, okay, I need to have 50 cycles a month to get to this next ladder. That was my goal. Don't start there. Don't start saying my goal is 50. What is the team builder one? 2 cycles? 2 cycles is for the team builder. So, okay, I need to have 200 team volume. Got that. Now I need to get to 5,000. Don't set 5,000 as your first goal. Set 1,000 as your first goal, or whatever you're comfortable with. 500 as your first goal, especially depending on your business and where you're located. It can be tough. So set smaller goals to achieve your big goal. Say, hey, my goal is to have 1,000 week leg TV by October 1st. That's a great goal. And then I know on my board, I put check boxes. Each checkbox is for 10 cycles. So my goal is to have 10,000 week leg volume this month. That's a lot, and that's crazy. But it's the way to grow this business where you're not pushing challenge packs every single day and fighting for your life. I say it all the time. My income is, 90% volume cycles. I work hard at that. A lot of that is me putting orders under my dad. My dad's on my weak leg, so I put my orders that I don't need under my dad. Excuse me. It's best for your income. I'm not going to go into the other ones because they're crazy and just crazy. So to think that my next goal is 15,000 TV is scary. But if I mark today as June 9th and I think to myself, I've already hit the 5,000 TV. Okay, 15,000. When do I want to hit that? I want to hit it by the end of the year. So I'm going to break that down and, you know, go slower. So when can my goal right now is 10,000. That's my goal. I'm hoping to have it by the end of August. So we'll see. Just keep that in mind when you're going with that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Cool.
Perfect.
Good. And it's, especially for us Emeralds, I mean, this is where it's at. This is a numbers game. This is how you realize that it's not all about selling challenge packs. This is how it's not all about week like volume. This is why it's not all about rank. It's a culmination of everything. And what they did to come up with this has only been around actually for less than a year, maybe a year. It came out at Summit, I guess so. A year. And how they came up with this was that they talked to the top coaches and figured out how they became successful and what they focused on. And they kind of wanted a little bit of everything to focus so that it's not just focused on the rank, because the rank is nice and shiny, but it doesn't make lasting coaches that make enough income to sustain themselves. You know, there are plenty of diamond coaches out there making $100 a month. Let's just say that. Okay.
So the commissions. So the team leader has $1,000 in commissions. So you have to sell $1,000 worth of challenge packs, then, right?
No, actually, because it includes your team bonus cycles.
Oh,
so
okay.
It includes challenge pack sales. It includes recurring Shakeology. It includes subscriptions. It includes it includes team bonus cycles. It also includes when you get to Diamond, you get a matching bonus. So every time one of my PS coaches has a bonus cycle, I get 10%. So of their commission. So say, you know, Sam or any of these guys get 4 bonus cycles. They get $72 and I get $720 or something like that. You know what I mean? So everything that goes into your account every month. And that's where it becomes not just about selling challenge packs. And I have like a little bit of stuff down here too, like kind of explaining it more. Oh,
yeah, I found it. I'll check it out.
Yeah, definitely look at it and let us know. I'll stop sharing if you have any questions. It's nice to just have a broad overview of things. Good question.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
What was that?
I said I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, no problem. It's my favorite thing. You know me. I love numbers. Let's talk about it all day. I think I'm Nikki's like only one of her like 3 emeralds. She doesn't know what to do with me. All right, well, that's what I have. I'm so sorry this one's so long. I can't handle the 8:45. That was late. But keep talking about the challenge groups, post about them, talk about the things that are fun. It's fun to like take snippets out of it. So like if you have a good combo going, like take a screenshot and X out, you know, whatever, color over people's names or pictures, so that their identity is not lost. Found. But that's what people want to see. What they want to see, the fun and the encouraging stuff and all of that. So we'll make this the most epic challenge group ever. Ooh, and if you have any names for like a fun idea, like Slimming in for summer, I don't know, whatever. Cute, cheeky name.
And when does it start?
I think it says the 26th in the group. Is that right? It's at the top of the banner, you know, my cool banner.
Okay.
20th?
Yeah, I'll check.
Oh, I'm sorry, the 20th.
Okay.
I think it's the 20th. Maybe I can look real quick.
I think that includes preseason, I said. Oh, bye-bye, Samantha. She's in a hotel.
I'm like really gonna struggle for a while with so I'm like sucking. I feel like, you know how our energy becomes like the group's energy and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
My energy sucks because I suck right now and I can't do much and I'm like pathetic and I'm not making any excuses. I also feel like poop right now. But this might be what I need, like in general for a little while, is to team up with people because I can't, like, I know that's why my group is so quiet. It's because I'm like,
yeah,
everything you're saying is what I'm doing. I'm like putting a post up every day and being like, here you go. Good. I hope you're all doing great. But I'm versus other ones where I've been like the leader, you know, I've been like posting stuff every day about what I'm doing, and I'm whatever. Anyway, I'm excited to join forces, but I feel like that might have to be what I do for a while, because
Yeah, I mean, it's totally fine. Like, that's what a team is made of. As long as, like, you know that your energy and your vibe is what you're making of it. So, like, even,
you know, like my energy.
I haven't worked out. This is the first time this week that I've worked out since March.
I know.
I've rank advanced and made more income and had challenge groups. I'm not saying
that's like a big part of my, like, what I feel like makes me successful. So this is very challenging for me.
Right. I did think, I don't know if you saw I meant to tag you in it yesterday. I think it was in the Team Positude group. There's a conversation going on right now about the ultimate reset.
I know, I read it and thought about it. I just got my order in of my shake for this month, but I thought I won't order it next month, and I'll get that instead.
I think that would be good for you, because then you can talk about the food part of it and just talk about all the other things that, I mean, obviously you're not feeling well, so that's not helping the situation, but, like, if being in this challenge or your challenge groups or whatever helps you to be in a better mood and feel better and make better choices or whatever it is, obviously the working out part is part of it, but it's not all of it. There are plenty of people that motivate people by, they know you know how to work out. It's, you can talk about your eating, maybe make sure you're.
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
I was like, oh no, did I piss her off? No. No. Like, maybe focus really hard on your nutrition right now and be like, hey, I can't work in, but this is something you're working out, totally. It's not in your control. Don't push yourself. You don't want to hurt yourself. It's not worth it. But the nutrition is, so maybe work on a new recipe or focus on a blog or something that you can do that you're passionate about, because if fitness is your thing, this is a test from the who's above that you need to figure out something that is your thing when you can't do your thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I know that's not the answer you wanted. But.
No. It is, and it is. It's just and this isn't my own therapy session. I'm in this, like, period right now for honestly, like, X amount of weeks. It'll be months for me, but, like, weeks of I can't even, like, go grocery shop. Like, I can't do anything. So like, everything is off track because, like, I'm so not in control of stuff. But anyway, I'll figure it out. But I will incrementally get better, but I'm just in this weird place where, like, I would love to have done the 21-day reset, and I thought about it. That's what it's called, right?
Ultimate reset, yeah.
Yeah, but I can't even do that right now because I can't cook. I can't go to the grocery store. I can't do anything. So
it's intense.
In a month, I'll be in a different place. I'll be in a better place to do that, and I'll be excited to promote it. So just bear with me and let me.
And just remember, be in our challenge group. That's totally fine. That's what we do. But just remember, there's so many other parts to this lifestyle than just a physical workout. And remind yourself of those things every day and why you're still doing this, even though you're injured. Like, you don't have to be on this call. You could use that or anyone, I mean, frankly, but anyone can use that as an excuse to sink and just quit. And that's what I was saying before. That's what everyone does. Everyone quits and gives up and says, fuck it, I deserve to sit on the couch and do nothing because I'm injured, or because I don't have the money, or because I am too busy, or because I'm too tired. We all have that. So if you just take it within yourself and say, I have had this happen to me before, and I'm not going to let it bring me down. I'm going to rise above it, and use your own internal, personal developmentness to take it above, and, say F you to the man that's, that you can be better than that, and take it in. You're very philosophical that you can take it in 1,000 other directions. It doesn't have to be like all about a workout. It's not what this is about.
Okay.
Like, this is so fun.
Thank you. Sorry, I don't like to make it all about me, but anyway, that was helpful. I look forward to teaming up with all of you.
And you can still participate in the group by posting your shake, or posting a meal, or posting a personal development quote, like like a motivational thing of meme. Like, it doesn't have to be like everyone do
I
it.
want them to take like a video of me at physical therapy. I might ask my therapist to do it.
Yeah.
I did do leg presses this week. It was legit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. It's badass.
Mm-hmm.
You should read You Are a Badass.
Oh.
Yes, good book.
Daddy,
Oh.
I don't want to sleep in my.
No. You leave that unmuted.
I know. I might cry.
Oh man.
That's so cute.
That was so cute. Oh.
Oh.
I don't know what she wanted because you muted it, but she wanted something.
She didn't want to sleep in her room.
Oh.
You let her sleep wherever she wants to sleep.
Oh, the party.
And see my little puppy?
No.
No, hold on.
No, I don't.
Hold on, let me get to it.
Great. Aww.
Aw.
Oh, that's what that is. Oh.
That's sweet.
Cute.
And great point. Thank you, Anthony. When you are feeling discouraged and lost, A, you have a success partner. B, remember your why and know that you will get through this. And this is a lifetime choice and change that you've made, and this is just a stumble along the way. That's all. You know,
That's it.
Oh, there's Amigo. Amigo's asleep. That must mean it's time for everyone to go.
I don't even hear him. That's called an 11-year relationship with this animal. It's
Exactly.
Aww. He's so tired.
So tired. I'm with you, Amigo.
So
I'm on the way.
exhausting being so little.
All right, guys, let me know. I'm still working on putting this to Mondays. It's really a mental change for me that I have to anticipate. But I like that everyone's on board with that. So I'm working on it.
Awesome.
I know we're getting off. When's your 6-week trial up?
Oh, the 20-something, 23rd, whatever that Thursday is. You'd think I know it off the top of my head. I have like 13 more days. So if I have to wake up the 23rd, and I'm okay now. I'm
What day of the week is it on?
Thursday.
So we'll like pop a bottle of champagne for you.
For us. It's not me. And I think we're, as far as I've looked today, I didn't really check too hard, but I think we're pretty good. At least my.
I'm gonna drink a bottle of champagne on our call. A whole
Okay.
bottle.
I actually have champagne here.
You're a really exciting call.
We should really have. Maggie lives like a couple blocks away. We should really do these calls like on one screen, like be in the same room together.
Well, wouldn't that just be the best?
I can't leave.
We have children, so yeah.
That's true. That's why I do this. Okay, how about that? If we get it on that day, everyone bring a drink, and it'll be so much fun. It'll be like a party.
I think it's
We
great.
don't really
I
drink.
might screenshot that and use that as my post that night. Who doesn't want to join like a virtual drinking party where we're making money?
Exactly.
Oh,
The pressure's on, though.
We might not be able to.
the pressure's on for you, Brooke.
The pressure's on for me to stay diamond.
You're fine, right? I didn't check you yet today, but I'm sure.
Well, the only thing I'm worried about now is like one of my weak leg coaches dropping rank.
But I think for the qualifications, I think we're fine to make it until the 23rd. Because her coach ordered, Amanda ordered like 2 or 2.5.
No, not that side. My weak leg.
Oh. We'll look at it. That's
Yeah, no, like she's working the business. So like I feel confident she'll get some
You've got 13 more days, so all she has to do, all we have to do is make it 13 more days.
Yeah.
But I'll double check. But I'm home tomorrow too, so we can chat.
Yeah.
I'm working, but I'm on the computer.
Yeah.
Got this, Brooke.
No, that's the only thing, but I feel like it's gonna work out. Like she's trying, so it'll be okay. And I can still add another coach. You know.
Exactly. Wait, isn't Anthony on your week leg?
Yeah, but I only have just enough coaches. I'm not like I don't have any
Or
extra.
she needs to stay active, right? I see what you mean.
She needs to stay active.
Let's see. Let me look now. Make sure we're all set. I know we're all set.
Should you record?
No pressure. No, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
You're very rosy cheeked right now. Are you very hot?
Oh my God, I'm so hot. My
You
neighbors.
look very
I have
bloody.
all the doors and windows shut. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Who is it, Emily?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we have 1, 2. I'd have to ask Samantha. I can never figure that out.
I know. It's like, yeah, I don't know exactly what day. It's not this coming. It's definitely not this coming Wednesday or anything. Like,
Yeah.
but I could definitely sign a coach between now and then. And she's working on it. So
Yeah, I mean, even if she does something, we'll figure it out. I'm not too worried.
yeah, it's been
It's good. So good.
I cannot wait till next 2 Thursdays from today. Like, I just want it to be over. The qualification, anything else, but.
I think Andy's actually gone on a trip then too. So let's have a party.
Let's party it up. Just kidding, I don't really drink, but I have a bottle of champagne in my house for some reason.
So sad. Okay.
All right, thank you guys so much. Thanks for the support, and I hope this call helped. And I hope that this is a Bing and challenge group. I think it'll be good.
It'll be awesome.
Holler. All right, have a good night, guys.
Yep. You too. Bye.
Bye.